Have you ever imagined a place where everything turns to stone, or a lake that looks like a huge glass of pink juice? How about lightning that never stops? Or maybe a waterfall that seems endless? Are you ready for a journey through the most bizarre and enchanting destinations on our planet? Then watch the video and discover these fascinating places. Hello everyone, in today's video, we're going on an incredible journey through the strangest and most wonderful corners of the Earth. Places that seem to have come straight out of a science fiction story, but are real. But before we start the video, click like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Petrifying Well. Alright folks, let's start with a place called the Petrifying Well, located in Knaresborough, England. This spot is one of the country's most fascinating and mysterious natural attractions. It has a long history of mesmerizing visitors with its seemingly magical ability to turn objects into stone. The history of the Petrifying Well goes back centuries, with records showing that it was known as early as the 16th century. It was one of the first tourist sites in England, drawing visitors who were intrigued by its mystical powers. The well's ability to petrify objects is not magic, but rather a natural process that can be explained by science. The well water is very rich in minerals, and when objects are left in the water, they become coated with a mineral layer that hardens over time. This process creates a petrification appearance, but it is actually more of a form of rapid mineral incrustation. Today, the well continues to be a popular tourist attraction, with many visitors bringing their own objects to petrify as souvenirs. Devil's Kettle. Now let's talk about Devil's Kettle, a fascinating geological formation located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park in the state of Minnesota, USA. This natural curiosity draws attention and speculation due to its enigmatic behavior, where part of a river's water seems to mysteriously disappear. Devil's Kettle has gained attention over the years primarily because of its mystery and the local legends associated with it. The park where it is located was established in 1957, and since then, Devil's Kettle has been a subject of fascination for both scientists and tourists. The formation is essentially a large hole in the Brule River. The water flows to a split and divides into two, while one part of the river continues its path along a visible rocky channel. The other part enters Devil's Kettle and disappears into an underground opening. What makes Devil's Kettle so peculiar is that, despite many investigations, the exact location where this water re-emerges remained unknown for a long time. More recent research, including detailed geological studies, suggests that the water may simply join the underground water system and eventually mix with the river's own water further downstream. The Stone Forest. The Stone Forest of Madagascar, also known as Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park, is one of the most spectacular natural landscapes in the world. Located in the western part of Madagascar, this park is famous for its sharp limestone formations and rich, unique ecosystems. Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1990, due to its exceptional biodiversity and unique geological landscapes. Tsingy is a Malagasy word meaning, where one cannot walk barefoot, an apt description of the sharp limestone formations that characterize the area. The impressive limestone towers of Tsingy are the result of millions of years of erosion by rainwater, which has sculpted deep canyons, gorges, and caves into the limestone. These geological formations not only create a visually stunning landscape but also a complex habitat for various forms of life. Ecologically, Tsingy de Bemaraha is extremely rich. The region is home to several species of plants and animals that are not found anywhere else in the world. This diversity is largely due to the isolation provided by the rock formations, which create microhabitats within the larger ecosystem. Tourism in Tsingy de Bemaraha is an important activity and is encouraged, but highly regulated to protect the integrity of the natural environment. Visitors can explore the park through suspended trails and bridges, which offer spectacular views of the rock formations and local wildlife. The Catatumbo lightning. This phenomenon occurs over Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, specifically in the Catatumbo River region where it flows into the lake. It is famous for its impressive frequency of lightning and is one of the planet's largest natural generators of ozone. The Catatumbo lightning has been observed for centuries. The indigenous peoples of the region knew of the phenomenon long before the arrival of Europeans. During the colonial era, navigators used the constant lightning as a natural beacon to guide them at night. The phenomenon occurs due to a unique combination of geographical and meteorological factors. Lake Maracaibo is surrounded by mountains that trap warm, humid air coming from the lake and the Caribbean. At night, cold air currents descend from the mountains and collide with the warm air, causing almost continuous electrical storms. The Catatumbo lightning occurs, on average, for 140 to 160 nights a year, with up to 280 lightning strikes per hour. Rainbow Mountain. The Mountain of Seven Colors, also known as Vinicunca or Rainbow Mountain, is a striking natural attraction located in the Cusco region of Peru. Famous for its vibrant stripes of colors that adorn its slopes, this mountain has become a popular destination among tourists and hikers from around the world. Although the mountain has always been known to local communities, it only gained international attention recently. The Mountain of Seven Colors started attracting global visitors and receiving international recognition as a tourist destination around 2015. The mountain's distinctive colors are the result of a unique combination of minerals. The different colored layers were formed from mineral sediments over millions of years and were later exposed by erosion, creating a spectacular sight resembling a rainbow. The increase in tourism has brought economic benefits to local communities but also challenges related to environmental conservation. Heavy visitor traffic can lead to erosion and deterioration of the natural landscape. Climate change also poses an additional threat, as the melting of nearby glaciers can affect water sources and the biodiversity of the region, as well as alter the geological landscape that keeps the mountain so vibrant. The Mountain of Seven Colors is a wonderful example of Peru's natural beauty and a testament to nature's power to create breathtaking landscapes. Pink Lake. Pink Lake is located on Middle Island, which is part of the Recherche archipelago in Western Australia. Lake Hillier was discovered in 1802 by the British navigator and cartographer Matthew Flinders. The distinctive pink color of Lake Hillier is permanent and does not change when the water is taken in a container. After several investigations, scientists have determined that the color is due to the presence of a high level of salinity, along with the presence of algae such as Dunaliella salina and halophilic bacteria like Salinobacteria. These microorganisms produce pigments like carotenoids to absorb sunlight, which contributes to the pink color. Lake Hillier is quite salty, much more so than the ocean, but despite the high salinity, it supports the life of various microbial species adapted to extreme environments. There are not many other organisms that can survive in such conditions. Despite its beauty and uniqueness, access to Lake Hillier is restricted. Middle Island is predominantly a research and conservation reserve, and public access to the island is limited to protect the delicate ecosystem. Conservation efforts focus on monitoring the health of the lake and maintaining the natural environment around it. Lake Hillier continues to be a point of scientific and tourist interest, representing a fascinating example of how extreme conditions can result in spectacular natural phenomena. Each of these places proves that our planet never stops surprising us. With their unique characteristics and unexplainable phenomena, they remind us how mysterious and wonderful the world can be. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the most unusual places on Earth. Which of these locations would you like to visit? Leave your comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Also, let me know in the comments what types of topics you'd like me to cover here, and leave tips on what I can do to improve the channel. Thank you very much and see you next time.